me turn this around. Take that pain for my life. Walk the distance from fear forever. Watch me turn this around.
What's up, guys? This is Holy Hand Grenade, and yeah, first thing I want to say, Happy New Year's, because this is my first video in 2011, and I kind of waited a very long time to put this video up, but I have good reason. I had a lot of technical difficulties in these past couple weeks, and I will talk all about that, but I just kind of wanted to formally say, Happy New Year's, guys. I know this is late, but I'm sorry. I should be posting a lot more videos every week, trying to do 3 or so. But I'm going to talk all about that in this video. To kind of start off the gameplay part of this video, right now I am playing free-for-all on firing range, and this is actually a video I got yesterday. I have not really been playing much Black Ops because I've had a terrible internet connection. It all started a couple months ago when I couldn't even connect to some people that I play with all the time. And then it just kind of snowballed, couldn't connect to a game by myself. And it just got out of control to the point where I could barely play. And then it became unenjoyable to play any game, team, or free-for-all. And so, after a very long time, I convinced my parents to buy a new router. And the second I plugged that in, I went into Black Ops, went into free-for-all, and this is what happened. At the end of the game, I want to say my KD is 30 and 10. I know that isn't fantastic, and I'm not MLG Pro for that KD, but from my other KDs that I've gotten in free-for-all games lately, that is a huge step up, and it's completely because of my connection. I was probably host, I don't know, I'm never usually host, but this router definitely changed a lot, and so I will basically be playing a ton more Black Ops. You might be expecting some much better gameplay than what you've been seeing in the past, just simply because I have, instead of a 2 or 3 bar, I might have a, whatever the highest connection you can have. Okay, I think I've kind of nailed in the fact that I had a terrible connection. Okay, gameplay. Right now, yeah, there you can see there's only 4 people. This is a really slow game. I'm going to try and speed up as many slow parts in this as I can. But for this game, I am using the kill streaks of Spy Plane, Napalm, and then Attack Helicopter. And when I go into free-for-all games, I tend to stick with those kill streaks mainly because, well, for Spy Plane, that you need to know where everyone is in free-for-all. When there's no one on your team, you need to know exactly where everyone is. And Ghost can kind of suck when it comes to that, but it's pretty much a necessity to run with Spy Plane instead of, say, an RCXD or starting off with a higher kill streak than a 3. And for the Napalm, I use that A for an attack and a defensive kind of thing. I use the Napalm to, if I see a bunch of people with the Spy Plane I just got, I throw it down right there. But if I feel like I'm kind of in a hot situation and I need to kind of close off a way to get up to me, a route, you can easily just throw down the Napalm into one of the 2 or 3 paths that lead up to wherever you're at, and then you have an easier way of defending yourself and kind of making a choke point. And the Attack Helicopter is also a very big given. You are giving up a spot for the Blackbird by using it, but I feel that the Attack Helicopter is a very big help in free-for-all. All you have to do is throw it down in an area where you know there's a lot of traffic and you're bound to get some kills. And especially when you're on a small and flat map, it's very good to have that because there's very few places where enemies can hide. Like, this map is very good. There are few places where people like to go hide, like the building right in front of me and the building I just died in. Those are some big camping spots where the Attack Helicopter can't always reach them. But for a majority of this map, it is flat, and so for that reason, you do want to use something that can reach them when you're not there. Now, that's just kind of my kill streak suggestion to use in free-for-all, but I do suggest you stick to the Spy Plane as your first kill streak, regardless of what the other 2 are. But when I ever set up a kill streak thing, I always set up a layout that goes defensive, attack defensive, and then attack. And what I mean by that is your first kill streak should always be something that's going to help you defend yourself and stay alive longer, aka a Spy Plane, which helps you avoid enemies or find them. And then a Napalm, which, like I said, can cause a cut off, a choke point, and kind of help you, or can also attack, so that's why it's attack and defend. And then an Attack Helicopter, that really doesn't help you defend, but it helps you go on the offensive. And so By using defense, you can get to the attack and defense, and then by using that, you get the attack. And if you follow that basic kill streak layout, you should be good to go in free-for-all. And, I mean, kill streaks are only half of the game. It's all about the class that you use, is how you rack that up. And the class that I prefer to use most in free-for-all would be my kind of like rushing / insanely offensive class. And that is with the MP5K with rapid fire. Because I think I've discussed this already, that it just doesn't have that fast of a shot, and when you put rapid fire on it, it's pretty much perfect. I prefer that over almost any other SMG, even the AK-74U. And for my secondary, I usually just end up using the tactical knife just because I prefer knifing in close quarters instead of just whipping out a pistol and trying to burst someone down. I mean, I'm not that bad with a pistol, but it's just kind of fun to either have that option to knife them, or you can even use it as a long-range thing, but that's all MLG tryhards do. And as far as perks go, I usually stick with lightweight as my first perk, and either sleight of hand or steady aim when using an SMG. You can either, it's all a preference, but for steady aim, it's just because you can spray really quick with the SMG, and it usually sprays pretty quick, so that's kind of nice having an accurate spray. But also sleight of hand because you can go through bullets insanely quick with them, and it's nice to be able to be in the heat of battle and just reload in a few seconds, or even shorter than that. And for the third perk, I usually just end up going around with Marathon, except I did hear they fixed the sound that your footsteps make, so it's kind of more important that you use Ninja, but I haven't even played a single game using that. I may try it out soon, but for a rushing class it may be helpful, but I usually just end up sticking with Marathon to kind of increase my speed and just how long I can sprint, and that's all something that's necessary when you're either trying to run away or chase someone down in free-for-all and then get out of harm's way when you have 2 or 3 guys shooting at you. And for secondaries, I've kind of moved away from the decoys because, yeah, I kind of think they work, but a lot of people think they're stupid. I'm kind of moving away from that just because I've kind of tried out some of the other things. I just started using Nova Gas. That is pretty cool because it kind of makes a wall that your enemies don't want to go through, and kind of also does what the napalm does and just kind of creates that choke point. And you can also kill some people with it, which is kind of funny if you ever get a kill with that. And for my grenade type thingamabobber, I just stick with the normal Semtex or Frag. That's always an easy thing to choose. You can just whip that anywhere, Holy Hand Grenade. And oh my god, triple kill in a free-for-all game. That is just fail with as far as the enemies go. And right there, I don't know what I was thinking. I was like, this guy is going for me. What do? I can probably just epic dolphin dive off. So I kill myself, and then I see the guy shoot it like 10 feet away from me. He just goes right over me, and there I pick him off. He tries to come back for me, but misses and fails epically. So yeah, this game is pretty much over right now. I'm just kind of mopping up the last few kills. You can watch the last kill cam. It's pretty much the weirdest kill cam I've ever seen. I'm not quite sure what happened. Maybe you guys can tell me. But definitely this router made some big differences in the way I can play this game. So you can expect a lot more gameplay from me. I know it took me like 10 days to put this video out, but I'm being completely honest when I say I'm going to start making more videos. And don't forget to like, guys. The likes do a lot for my videos. And comments, because I respond to pretty much all of them unless you're dumb. And so that's the game. I went 30-10. And yes, I'm aware that I use the FAMAS for the majority of the game, but more often than not, I end up using the MP5K. I knew someone was going to say something about that. And until next time, guys, I am Holy Hand Grenade, and see ya.